Louisiana Beer Reviews, Special Edition, Bohemia Clasica Revisited. Well, here I am wearing this Minnesota Twins shirt and Minnesota Twins cap. Well, this was supposed to be Examine Bohemia Clasica. Unfortunately, no one else could find it. And the one guy did find it, but he said he didn't want to pay the price. He found it was too expensive. And he was 20 miles from his house, and he found it was overpriced. I bought this at Rouse's supermarket. Oh, I'm sorry, at Dorgnac's. Dorgnac's, not Rouse's. In Metairie, Louisiana. Okay. It was $7.99 for the 6-pack, which is a good price, I think. Not a great price, but it's a higher, well, I think it is these days, I guess that's a good price. It's a higher than average quality Mexican beer. It's probably in some ways like the premier beer from Heineken, Mexico, Hasta Moctezuma. It's got the fancy foil neck and cap, you see, and the King Moctezuma, king of the Aztecs, established 1905, naturally by German immigrants, named Bohemia because that is the region in the German Confederation in 1842 where Pilsners were created, the original Pilsner Urquell. So they came to America, and this was one that was developed there. It's as you would expect, a clear golden appearance. More gold than straw. 4.7% alcohol, so that's just the average alcohol by volume. They also make a Bohemia Obscura, a dark one, which I haven't been able to find. There's also a wheat version, and there used to be a chocolate stout from Bohemia, but I don't think they produce it anymore. They're not showing it currently on their website. There's also a Noche Buena. It's like a Christmas version with poinsettias on the neck. I saw that one time in Gonzales, Louisiana on US Highway 61. I think it was a 12-pack, and I said, I'll just buy it, a single when I see it around. I never saw it again. Oh, what a mistake. All right, let's get to this review. Already looked at the appearance. This is a nice looking appearance, but nothing you haven't seen before. Pilsner lager. This may be produced with adjuncts, but when I was drinking it the other day, I was thinking about it, and I said, I really cannot pick up any corn or rice adjunct. If they do use it, it must be a low amount. It smells like what you would call a super premium lager beer, in the sort of in the like Michelob type thing. Birra Moretti, maybe a Staropramen, something like that, you know, like a higher than average. A little spicy, a little grassy hop note. I was trying to see if they talked about the hops. They might say that on the website. They don't. They just were saying it was like a fine red wine or something. In the quality, not the taste. Golden Pilsner. It makes sense because that's what they are. Bready, a little yeasty. A very wonderful smell. Let's go with the flavor. Now, Paul wanted to join me. He found a 6-pack. He called me 2 days ago and he said, I found a 6-pack, but he paid $9.15, which I told him was a bit high. But he said, now, whether I can join you or not, I don't know. I said, why? What could be the problem with just a 4-year-old a 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 1-month-old at home. Breadiness, more like biscuit, grassy hops. I think it was 2012 when I did the original video for this. Could have been earlier than that. I checked and I saw that I'd only done it once. I never did a revisit, so I said I'll just turn this examination into a revisit. So these really nice biscuity biscuity malts, the grassy hops. I'm thinking the IBU must be around 17, something like that. Last time I had this was at Arturo's Mexican restaurant in Nuevo Progreso in Tamaulipas State. That was in 2014, and I had it with the lunch platter, and it was really good. I was thinking, wow, I can see why I was bragging on it at the time I had it on the video review. As you can imagine, the finish is crisp. It's pretty clean. It's very refreshing. So what I did find by doing this examination proposal was that people just could not locate the beer. Lee in New York couldn't find it. But then he had to work, so it wouldn't have mattered. He told me I can't join. I have to work. And John, Sharon in Indiana said, I can't find it. I looked all around. The closest place is like he called. It was 120 miles away. I said, that would be a good trip. Like I said, Keone found it out there in California, 20 miles from where he lived, but he thought it was too expensive. So anyway, it's not ubiquitous like Dos Equis Especial, which you're going to see pretty much anywhere that, any place that sells beer, they're going to have it. And most will have the Ambar, but they're going to all have the Dos Equis Especial. Tecate, you're going to probably see everywhere. Sol, these days, you're going to see everywhere. And then, of course, all the Grupo Modelo beers, except Montejo. You're only going to see Montejo from Texas west, over to California. Hasn't made it to Louisiana yet, may never. But this is probably, I know this is better than all of those. I think it has more flavor, a richer, just tastier, and you get the idea that it's more high quality. So they're obviously using a higher grade barley malts, and hops, and probably a better yeast strain. So if you've never had it, I would recommend that you buy it and try it. And unfortunately, you may not ever see it. So it's a really sharp looking bottle, and it's a wonderful taste. It's Heineken, right? So they usually put out pretty quality products. In fact, I can't think of anything they put out that's not quality. Yeah, I have to give it an A. It's a most excellent beer, really. So a most excellent Pilsner, and I'm going to end this review. Oh, one more thing. I did get an exciting package today. This company, and I had done reviews already. I don't guess they researched what I had done, but they said, would you like us to send you these 3 beers to do videos on? And I said, well, yeah. So Paulaner Oktoberfest Weizen, 6%. That's going to be good. That'll be a revisit. Paulaner Oktoberfest Marks, and I've already done this twice. So I'm going to try to make an examination with that if somebody wants to examine. That's a wonderful beer, man. Ooh-wee. And then this one I've never had, and I've never even seen it in a store. Hackabschork Original Oktoberfest beer, 5.8. Oh, ooh, I'm so excited. I have a feeling it's going to be great, especially considering how good that wheat beer was from Hackabschork, the Weisse. Okay, or yeah, Visa, however you say it. So thank you for watching this revisit review, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans. And one more thing, Keone and them are doing Fat Tire on his channel. I think it's on Keone's channel as an alternate examination since they couldn't do this. And I might jump over there and just tell them, hello, folks. All right, thank you once again.